Hello. I'm particularly glad that you decided to join me today in the endeavor that we undertake together in the expression of this Course in Miracles, an idea that it's possible for you in a systematic way to change your mind about yourself. And this next 57-minute interlude will be in a particular sense private. And it's going to be private because of the maturity that you are expressing in our association with each other is a sure indication that you are beginning to accept the fundamental responsibility for your own thinking. Will you say to me, I am responsible for what I see? I'm choosing the result I want in my own mind, and I'm getting that result within the correspondence of my mind. The next 3 episodes that find correspondence within our association with each other will indicate terms that you have accepted in a fundamental sense about our true relationship with each other. This is a Course in Miracles. It is required within your mind in our association with each other, in our discovery that we come from a common source of reality, which we call God, and are perfectly capable within our relationships with each other to express the certainty of that source of reality, along with our determination to practice within the utilization of the mind training, the manner in which we can come to know ourselves. Say to me, I want to know who I really am. Yes, I know you do. Let me show you within the reaches of the new correspondence you have discovered through the mechanisms of teaching how very simple it is for us to communicate if you will decide within the factoring of our correspondence that thoughts are actually the manner in which we express a union of identification, not within the framework of time. So our Course in Miracles says this is a required course from the mind of our resurrected Savior, Jesus Christ, who has been with us since the advent of communication was reestablished and demonstrates to us the totality of the possibility that minds communicate, and that God, our source of reality, is the power that we employ to demonstrate that reality here and now. I was asked to provide some what you would call auspices of conversion based on the teacher's manual of A Course in Miracles, which is the idea that you could walk this world and begin to assume the title of a teacher of God based on determination of self-discovery that shows you the entirety of your relationship with the universe. In effect, you've escaped from the bondage of space-time that heretofore held you in a reflected of association that denied you access to the communication you are beginning to experience with me right now. Look very quickly at the introduction to the teacher's manual together. The role of teaching and learning is actually reversed in the thinking of the world. The reversal is characteristic. it seems as if the teacher and the learner are separated, the teacher giving something to the learner rather than to himself. Further, the act of teaching is regarded as a special activity in which one engages only a relatively short portion of one's time. Listen, the Course, on the other hand, emphasizes that to teach is to learn, so that teaching and learning are actually the same. It also emphasizes that teaching is a constant process. It goes on every moment of the day and continues into sleeping thoughts as well. Are you with me with that? What it says very emphatically is what? Say to me, I'm only teaching myself. Is that true? All of the images that you see in correspondence with your own conceptual thoughts are only ideas about yourself that you have placed outside of yourself in order to deny the totality of your single relationship. It's important that you see that the emphasis of the mind training is always an indication of the totality of subjective reality. It's the simple admission that there isn't anything outside of yourself. Did you see what happened there? My identity with you in a moment of the totality of our communication would be an indication that you have accepted responsibility within your own thoughts to reassociate yourself in space-time and therein extend new ideas that accumulate in the converting nature of the recognition of the non-sequentiality of time that previously defined you. So the teacher's manual is an indication that actually what? You're teaching yourself. Okay? Everything that you associate within your own mind, even in conceptual admission of responsibility, will always be a manner in which you attempt to identify yourself. Is that so? The world has taught you through an experience of containment in the idea of conceptual form that you are who you are not. The practice of the conversion of your mind in this Course in Miracles will reveal to you the totality of your relationship with the universe as you escape the bondage of time that has been imposed on you by this world, but you don't want anymore. Okay? Finally, within your own concepts, you have made the admission that you want the alternative. The purpose of this course is to empower you with a continuing decision factor to decide against deciding who the world is telling you you are. Teacher's Manual. Listen. To teach is to demonstrate. There are only two thought systems, and you demonstrate that you believe one or the other is true all the time, not sometimes. From your demonstration, others learn, and so do you. The question is not whether you will teach, for in that there is no choice. The purpose of the course might be said to provide you with a means of choosing what you want to teach on the basis of what you want to learn. You cannot give to someone else, but only to yourself. Let's say it again. You cannot give to someone else, but only to yourself. And this you learn through teaching. Listen, teaching is but a call to witness, to attest to what you believe. It is a method of conversion because your mind is in a totality of a relationship of conversion based on what you want to learn. The sufficiency of the provision of light that I am offering you now in what in the Course is termed a catalytic conversion of your conceptual thought can show you at this time and place, in a very literal sense, a new way to think.